fact that you already have two great engage tools in the Lissandra and the Rakan, the Aatrox is going to be able to go in perfectly, and you've got a crazy short-range composition for the most.
Very nicely done. Neon and Mercer unlocked. Gilius steps back. There is a response. SK Gaming starting to collapse. Blue buff is there secured by Zlatan. He's got that warrior decoy available to him, and we'll check it out in a moment. Mercer going very low. Treats forced to run for his life below 110 HP. Glacial Path not going to be taken, and first blood secured by VTO. That was a well-timed invade, and Zlatan and VTO, they're setting up a dive.
Yeah, this is a really nice setup, but Gilius is here, and he will be spotted now. I don't think you can go for the dive with so many members of SK here.
Nobody's got ultimates except VTO just yet. There goes out the Orbit Deception. Tower's currently taking up Mercer. Now it turns to VTO. One shot, two shots. That's a dead treat. Turning a focus to Gilius. Tower flashed away from everybody from Misfits. Done. We'll take a look at the total gold here. Provided by Santander, Neon, VTO, Zlatan, Irrelevant. They're all up there with just Certus at the very beginning of the game. Because they get bullied, because they get pushed away, it unlocks the ability for Zlatan to have a couple minutes apiece. The Rift Herald is dropped at 13 minutes.
Oh, he's dead.
The tower is dropped. The Arcane shift away. Here comes Zlatan! Cyclone into Neon's hat trick. Shelly's not done yet. She should be able to get a charge into this inner turret. Irrelevant can teleport in if anything breaks out. This will be potentially a second turret going down.
And even Dragon is going to be up in just a moment as well, so they can fall back towards that, but Treats.
Well, Treats is going to look for the engage, but look at the damage back. Neon is running out of mana, and Zlatan has taken some notes over the last 4 games, has figured out what he and Misfits need to do, and is channeling some MSI powers. As now all of a sudden, they're going to get out. Does he get out? Does he get out? No, he doesn't! Frozen in place! Not taken out just yet. The hostile takeover by so much time!
No way!
Zlatan is running for his life. The bailout will give a couple extra seconds, but we all held our breath.
One for Jesu is absolutely insane.
Dagda, could I use you as a prop?
Right,
could you draw a line underneath the gold? I see that bit, I'm like, I don't want to say those words. It just doesn't add up in my head.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're getting, like, you're just given a shield. I can understand it's like, hey,
clean up any fights.
Yeah, I think they're just going to move Neon mid, you use the Rift Herald mid, you take it all. Mercer, though.
Well, let's find out. Glacial Path comes in here. Hostile takeover is available. Won't even be able to be channeled because of the CC lock. SK find themselves a kill. Zlatan forced to run away. Cyclone will buy some time. Treats gets the knock-up, and that's a dead monkey. 2 quick kills to SK. Cast a curse for Evans. He's on the right-hand side. He may join the game. Is he going to fire Call of the Forge Guard? Steps forward. Bellows Breath will buy a couple extra seconds.
He did try. But I do like the call from SK.
Yeah.
They already know that they're in a call between a rock and a hard place, so instead they're going to give first Dragon over to to Misfits, but they're actually going to be getting this play on the top side. You've even got Genex who's able to catch this bot wave, so they're not actually losing too much apart from the Dragon, but trying to get stuff back elsewhere in the map.
Well, Misfits going to sneak themselves a tower. They hid waiting outside of vision. That'll be the 5th.
There's no such thing as the unknown. Only things temporarily.
Can you stop? Those are all Star Trek. Those are not Star Wars quotes.
You have Captain Kirk on your leg, don't you?
Do not.
Isn't it Captain Kirk?
Fired.
Right,
You are fired, young man, for quoting Star Trek as Star Wars is right now. Zlatan, Neon, and Irrelevant.
It worked! It worked!
On SK Gaming, that Everfrost was flawless from VTO, and SK Gaming get Goomba stomped sides. SK Gaming are going to try threaten 2-3 members alive. Stepping forward, Baron's down to 2,500. That's a knock up inside the river, and Treats goes golden. VTO's low, 150 HP. Baron underneath finally secured by Misfits, and Genex jumps in with the World Ender on cooldown. He's blown up where he stands. And Neon can chase further if he wants to. The Baron eventually got the objective. Like, Misfits were committed to forcing an error from SK, and they made it work.
And there's another one. Gilly's caught out.
Yeah, and of course he's going to get knocked up. He gets pulled backwards by the handshake. Irrelevant calls the Forge Guard. 2 members knocked up. Re-engage there from Zlatan. That's 1 dead jungler. Killer Instinct used from Neon. Certus will get taken out. A crushing blow to the dome. And Treats forced to battle dance to safety. There is Misfits demolishing SK. 25 minutes in, nearly 10k up, and they're already sitting on the base.
And this is the thing, right? It's been a little bit of a slower pace when you look at like the way the mid game settled through, but Misfits knew what they were doing this whole time. Going towards the Baron, getting the picks, getting the kills. Now they're getting this bot inhibitor as well. And again, Dragon is up on the backside of this as well, so they get to pick that up on the way out too.
Oh man, such a great play here from Misfits. Such a good game. I will go back very briefly to that stupid Star Trek quote you had. And Captain Kirk yelling Khan is one of the most memorable things in my retina from Star Trek, especially when Khan was in games. I always wanted to yell it like Captain Kirk, but Yeah,
this is one that spikes hard in the mid game, but they just didn't have the early game to follow through, and now they're falling to Misfits.
Dun 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 dun! VTO, Hourglass keeps him alive. Cyclone knocks up SK and the hostile takeover won't find its target. VTO gets the ultimate revenge after being jumped on by 3. He's the one that gets the kill. The snipe from the GOAT as irrelevant will pick it up. Nexus, the inhibitor turret correction will fall. The inhibitor number 2 will fall. And there's only 3 members left standing for SK Gaming as Misfits turn their attention onto the Nexus turrets. Minions are cleared out, though that will buy some time, but that is so disheartening. So many members, and the Hourglass just keeps VTO alive.
I mean, Misfits might still be looking to try and end this, but you do have SK respawning.
Well, let's find out. Still 13 seconds for Gilius. 4 members of SK are alive. Keeping my eyes on Mercer. He was looking for the handshake. Didn't find the, enough of a distance there for Misfits to collapse, and the searing charge being held on. If Irrelevant finds a knockup, maybe there is some follow-up, but ultimately, Misfits pulling them back. Chase me, chase me, chase me, and that's what SK are currently doing.
Yeah, but Misfits hiding in the wings.
One more time! That is a dead Gilius. There's the searing charge. 1, 2, 3 members knocked up into the air. I think there was a charm on top of the fight. I actually just missed the initial. Ultimately, Gilius trying to find something and gets dunked on once again.
I mean, Misfits making sure that they're crossing every T that exists in this game, making sure that they can actually get this top lane inhibitor as well. You got minions pushing in the bot side. It's looking clean for Misfits.
1, 6, and 2. Gilius' Viego has had a tough time this game. Skill shots, lads. As the super minions are now inside the base. And now you can go /D, do the dance. The GOAT is called in, is knocked up, not going to find a target, nor does Treats. He's forced to battle dance to safety. Certus buys a couple extra seconds. VTO's being focused by Gilius. Genex once again buying time. Neo jumps for the killer instinct. That's 1. That'll be 2. That'll be 3 for Misfits. 4 to follow. And the last man standing is Jezu. As the Nexus turret will fall down, and Tower Dive seems to be the name of the game. Let the super minions do the work. Jezu will go golden with a stopwatch underneath his own fountain laser. And Misfits find their first win of summer.